Welcome to the second in a series of video blogs where we'll take a look at the 2010 AIFA championship game between the Wyoming Cavalry and the Baltimore Mariners. Today we're going to take a look at the Baltimore run game and the Baltimore pass protection unit against Wyoming's defensive front. You can take a look at Wyoming's defensive leaders on the screen. You will see they do have a ton of talent there. They do have one of their top defensive linemen out in this game, so that will be a definite factor. The Mariners enter the game with the league's second-ranked rush offense in rushing yards and yards per game. It's going to be a major test for Wyoming to be able to slow that down, and will be a key to the game. A big part of Baltimore's success, obviously, Isaiah Greer leads the league in rush yards, leads the league in rushing touchdowns. Excellent running back at the indoor level. Statistics oftentimes, don't mean much. Here's a situation where Baltimore has rushed for more first downs than any team in the league with 66. That is something that is key and something to bear in mind. Big running play for Baltimore obviously is the toss. You can take a look at the breakdown there. They're obviously going to try to zone you up. They're going to try to get your end reach. The back's going to cut off of what type of block they get on your D end. They're going to try to crack on the jack linebacker and get outside quick. They do a great job of it. You'll see a bunch of clips here. Basically whatever their guard is able to do to your D end, the back Greer is good enough to be able to read and cut off of it. If they get you hooked, they get the edge there, he's going to get, that's 5-6 yards. That is critical. That is something that, as we take a look further on down the line and we take a look at some of Wyoming's film, they're not always strong against the toss. This could be a key in the game. Baltimore runs toss into the boundary. Greer cuts back, easy touchdown. Something obviously that is going to be a major factor. Again, we can take a look at the clips. They get you zoned up. They get you reach. Great cut inside. I mean, he's got tremendous vision. Just an outstanding runner. Here again, they're going to try to get you reach, try to crack. The receiver's got to get a little better crack there on the linebacker, but all it takes is a little bit to get that edge, and Greer's going to get 6, 8, 10 yards, and he's strong enough to break some tackles and make big things happen. And the running game is a big part of the success that they have. Again, toss into the boundary. That's a hard 6 yards. I mean, that's the same as throwing a hitch. That's a great play, and for them it's a big part. The next play Baltimore will use very successfully is the zone read play between the back and the quarterback. There's basically 3 options of what's going to happen on this play. The quarterback's obviously going to read that backside defensive end. They're going to leave him unblocked. They're going to zone it play side. He can either give it or pull the ball. And the back's also going to have 2 options. If he has the edge, he's going to push it with the zone. And if he can cut back, he's going to cut back inside off of the center's block. It's been a tremendous play for him this year and gives you a lot that you have to prepare for and a lot that you have to get ready for. Here's an example of it right here. They're going to give, he's going to push, he's going to find the crack right there. I mean, that's an easy, 10 yards. Baltimore quarterback E.J. Nemeth is also a very dangerous runner. You'll see that here. They'll do some things where they pull it, a little lead draw. He's going to pull it and keep it. He's going to get 4 or 5 yards up the wall. Got to be able to stop that. Now, our defensive coordinator in Erie, Mike Fox, had a great game plan when we played Baltimore. His thing was we brought a lot of pressure opposite of where the backs lined up, as you see right there. So obviously, to take away this zone read, we're going to blitz the back. That's opposite of where the back's aligned. He's going to come clean because our nose is going to eat up the center, and we're going to eat up the guard with our DN, and it's going to allow that Mac or Jack linebacker to come through that A gap clean. So again, our D coordinator did a great job with that. Baltimore, in turn, did a great job doing some things I'll show you in a little bit to try to take that away. This is Baltimore's Wildcat look. Isaiah Greer keeping it, just a direct snap to him. Again, great series they have put together. Get the ball to your best athlete. Get as many blockers out in front. A little sweep, a little zone, cut inside. Hard runner, able to find the goal line. Again, what we talked about, some of the things we were able to do with bringing pressure away from the back to cause them some problems. Here are some beaters Baltimore has in for that. They're going to run a fake toss here, and they're going to throw a screen back away the other side. They basically have to block one guy, and we miss a tackle there, and he's gone for 6. So Baltimore has a lot of things in their arsenal that they can do to adjust. They are great at it. They do a lot of different things offensively. Just a tremendous job here. They're going to fake the zone. They're going to throw a screen away. They get the edge blocked, and there's another touchdown. So they're able to do a lot of things to, it's a chess match. Any football game's a chess match, and Baltimore does a great job with taking advantage of what you're trying to do to them. Here's a look at Wyoming's run defense. There you go, pretty stout against the toss there. Again, there's another toss. I mean, they're going to have to be better than that against the Mariners, because the back of the Mariners is a much better runner than this guy. This is going to have to shore up. That's too easy on the edge there. It's a little toss to one of the receivers. That's going to have to get better. But, all in all, they don't defend the toss terribly. Their DN's got to do a little better job there to be able to shut that thing down. They need to make sure they get that fill with their linebackers over the top. Again, they're just too loose on the edge there. I mean, that's going to be like stealing for Baltimore. They've got to tighten that up. They've got to do some different things, invert some guys down to take that away. Here's a quarterback draw ISO. Again, they're just going to have to get stronger against the run to be able to take away what they do.